stage, Ezekiel Maximus!
Music's so angry. Yeah, so I went to Sex Addicts Anonymous. You know, there's one out in Fond du Lac. Total sausage fest, alright? Don't even bother. I was watching this documentary on these volcano chasers. They go around to various volcanoes, and they ended up dying, if you could believe that, and they're interviewing the families, and they're like, well, at least they died doing what they love. They love being burned to death by lava? Like, that doesn't make sense. Now, the only way that would make sense is if you said that about someone who overdosed. Well, at least they died doing what they loved, crystal meth. I go on Craigslist a lot, check out the casual encounters. I think those are great. And a lot of them they put, must be D and D free, and I had to look up what that meant, and it means must be drug and disease free. So basically what they're saying is like, oh yeah, sure, you know, I'll meet you for some anonymous sex, but drugs, that's where I draw the line. All throughout school, there's teachers that try to get you to know you on a personal level, you know, they let you in on their lives. I always thought that was a horrible idea because that's just ammunition for the students. They'd be like, oh, why didn't you do your homework? Why'd you get divorced twice? Why are you late? Why do you still live with your parents? Remember back in the day, hitting shit would actually make it work better? You know what I'm talking about? Nowadays, it just fucks stuff up. Like, the other day, my wife wouldn't do the dishes, and now we're getting a divorce. Alright, I like really beating wives, that's what we're talking about. Alright, I like mohawks, you know, the hairstyle really speaks volumes about a person because it says, hey, look at me, I'm unique. Just, you know, not very original or creative at all. You ever see that show on MTV, I Used to Be Fat? I came up with another title for it. Now I'm a little less fat. I was watching Justin Bieber's Baby video. Have you seen this? It's the #1 video of 2010. Get with the program, people. Alright? And this whole video, he's like hitting on this girl. She keeps on shrugging him off, denying him. And I thought, yeah, sure, when he does it, it's a music video. When I do it, it's sexual harassment. Double standards, man. Are hipsters big out here? Anyone know what hipsters are?
No, they're not.
No one?
They're not big.
Oh, well, you know what they are. All right, that's all I need for this next joke. How many hipsters does it take to screw in a light bulb? Well, it's a really obscure number. You've probably never heard of it. I've been trying to lose weight, you know? And, you know, I just went out and got herpes. Ever since I recovered from my first breakout, I've been kayaking, going on long bike rides, long walks on the beach. Thank God you've seen the Valtrex commercial. Everyone hear about Miley Cyrus getting caught smoking weed? And they said it was salvia? Well, it turns out the Tucson shooter, habitual salvia smoker. So there's actually a connection there. You think the PR people for it were just like, ooh, okay, it was weed. Sorry we lied. I was doing this open mic out in Madison. I ended up getting stranded out there, and I go to the Lutheran church. And I'm like, hey, I'm stranded out here. You think you can help me out? And they're like, you should try the Catholic church. That's not a joke. That actually happened. Alright, I was watching this commercial for the movie Death Race 2. You know, it's like, you know, from the people who brought you Resident Evil and Death Race, it's an entirely new movie, Death Race 2. Okay, I haven't seen Death Race 1, but I imagine Death Race 2 isn't all that different. I think there's a race, and people die in it. Also in Madison, I went into American Apparel. You guys know what that is? It's like kind of the trendy store. You know, the weird thing is I went into Goodwill right afterwards, exact same fucking store. Alright, yeah, that's all I got for you tonight, I guess. I will leave you on this note. Girls don't like anal sex, alright? They love it.